Determine the values of x for which mod x plus 2 is equal to 5. One of the ways we can do this is graphically. So if we produce a sketch, then think about y equals x plus 2. Y equals x plus 2 is a straight line with a gradient of 1 and a y-intercept at 2. So the modulus of that, and this is obviously not the only way to get at this graph, the modulus of that will be the same above the axis and reflected upwards above the x-axis for the part that's below. The intercept here is at -2. We can see that because that's obviously when y is 0. This intercept is at 2. And then we have when that is equal to 5. So what we can add to the graph is y equals 5. The original graph we drew was y equals mod x plus 2. Now if we think about the mod x plus 2, this limb of the graph is part of y equals x plus 2. This limb is y is negative x take 2. So you can see that we go down there and we've got a gradient of -1 and the intercept would be at -2. So we can look at where x plus 2 is equal to 5 for that first intercept there. And we can look at where negative x take away 2 is equal to 5 for this intercept over here. So this one gives me that x is equal to 3. This one gives me negative x is equal to 7, and therefore x is equal to -7. So we could do that graphically. You can, of course, come up with these two equations without drawing the graph, because mod x plus 2 would be x plus 2 if x is greater than or equal to -2, and negative x take away 2 if x is less than 2. Another way of doing it is the square both sides method. So what we could do is we've got mod x plus 2 is equal to 5. If we square both sides, then squaring makes things positive anyway, so we don't need the modulus, and we have x plus 2 all squared is equal to 25. So x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 25, which gives us x squared plus 4x take away 21 is equal to 0, and we can factorize that into x minus 3, and x plus 7 is equal to 0, giving us x is 3 and x is -7. The squaring both sides method is good. It works nearly all of the time. The only thing is you do need to actually check that both of the solutions work, because squaring sometimes introduces an extra solution that doesn't work with the original equation. But both of these do. You do mod of 3 plus 2, that is indeed 5. Mod of -7 add 2 is the modulus of -5, which is 5. So both of these solutions are fine.